Hey guys, we're back. What's up?
I think this is the mini boss. Oh wait, nope. Looks like another room.
No, this is the mini boss.
Are you sure?
Yeah, there's two of them. Yeah, here.
Come on,
I'll
go
start
on.
that conversation topic after you kick these things' asses.
Come on, go, Red Eyes. Oh come on.
Red Eyes Black Dragon. I choose you.
Right.
Bonkai.
Come on, come on, come on.
Gotta,
Really?
You gotta back up, then cut their faces.
Fine.
Alright. You got this. Very intense music right now. There you go.
I did it.
Yeah. Oh god.
You okay there? Oops, I did it again.
So was this animal like born? Was it conjured up?
Oh my god, I swear to fucking god, I have to hear the fucking beeping of fucking fee. I'm going to shoot something. Sorry, I just had to get that out.
You can shoot Skyward Strike into whatever the fuck this thing is. Oh, no, it disappeared.
Dude, why are they're not noticing me? Notice me, senpai!
Notice me, senpai!
But seriously, I have to hear beeping for the hearts, I have to hear beeping from the fee. It is just the worst thing. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, since we're playing such a shitty game, why don't you talk about the programming class you took in college?
I don't want to talk about that.
I said you gotta go with me on this one.
It's not very interesting, though.
Talk about all the crazy shit that you've seen and like what you've done and.
I haven't done that much. It was literally intro to programming, bro.
That Cameleon game that you had suggested.
I
Cool.
I managed to get Hello World onto a computer screen. That is that.
I mean, even I've done more than that. And that was in my fucking. that was in digital tools.
Okay, I've done more than that, but it's not.
I made a whole website about eating Pokemon.
Well, websites are easier than programming actual applications.
Well, I mean, there was text on the website too.
What did I just say?
I don't know what an application is.
It's like... So, what you did was you made a website.
Mm-hmm.
Making an application is like making a program that's on the computer.
Oh. To talk about some of that more, like what was it?
Well, we would just make random shit.
Random shit?
That just happened to do with whatever we were doing at the time.
Right, so what was you were like shown some shitty ass game about a cat that was jumping hurdles?
Oh yeah, so in this class that I took for game design, that we were shown some of the projects of old, and one of them was just like this cat who was jumping over hurdles, like really poorly drawn, like stick figure style, and it was to the music of Wind Waker.
Which is a bastardization all within itself, that you would besmirch the name of Wind Waker with your shitty pencil-drawn game.
Yeah. And then as for the Cameleon Ninja, for the second course of the class, you had to come up with a game design idea. And my idea was to make a little ninja that could blend into his surroundings in order to, like, do stealth missions and stuff.
And what, it was going to be like a stealth platformer?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. See, that was cool. I really liked that idea. Like,
We ended up going with Whale Simulator?
Yeah, no. There was like describe the whole process of how, like, it was like a voting between, like, two games. Describe that.
Well, we all showed our project. What am I doing? Oh, is it up at the ceiling? Let me figure out what I'm doing first.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it? What am I doing?
Maybe you have to blow the dirt off that mound in there.
Oh, through the thing.
Mm-hmm. Not with the bug catcher. Yup.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe use the slingshot.
I don't think the slingshot works.
I don't think it does.
Oh, it does.
Oh, damn. Found another use for the slingshot.
But yeah, everyone presented their idea for their game, and we ended up, I think it was 3 games, but I don't remember what the third one was.
Right.
There was one that was a 3D version of Asteroids.
Which is, it's okay, I guess.
And then the other one was Whale Simulator. Oh my god!
Which is, we don't really have,
the other one was Bar Fight. God damn it, okay.
Like a bar version of Street Fighter?
Yes.
That's okay.
Except it was supposed to be in 3D. It's a 3D game.
And how did that turn out?
I don't know, actually. There we go.
Yeah, no, but, explain how, nobody paid attention to, what it is that you were presenting.
Well...
Because, they kept asking questions, and everyone had a pamphlet.
Oh, so we had to, do a little,
The wrong way.
Oh, oops. We were supposed to do, a write-up on it, and, everyone did a write-up on it, essentially, and they were supposed to, go to this, forum thing or whatever to read everybody's pitch before they, went up and talked about it.
Which is fine.
But then nobody did it.
Did you read other people's?
Yeah, but nobody read other people's stuff, so they didn't actually know anything about other people's games until, that day. And
so, they kept asking all the questions that were already answered in the thing that you had written out?
Yeah. Which
is stupid. You're in a college course class. You should probably be doing the assignment.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Later. God, when did you graduate from high school?
Does it matter?
Yeah.
Why?
So I can put a date on this shit. So I know. So I have clarity. So that we can keep filling up space in this godforsaken game like you wanted to.
It's 2014.
Alright, so 2 years later, we're talking about this shit. Oh, God.
It wasn't in high school, though.
Right, college of the community variety. Oh, man. This game.
Anything else you wanted to talk about?
Man, fucking
nope.
Cameleon Ninja.
Cameleon Ninja.
When I was looking, I was thinking to myself, damn, when sister does this and people back her up on it, I can play it and it'll be super fun and I can have the fun times.
I don't think I was supposed to do that.
Yeah, no, there's a hidden path. We can see it with our map.
Okay.
Master! Yeah, see, we can see it.
Oh, yeah. Well, my
it's a little to the right.
My face is in the
Zoom
way.
Zoom in. There you go. It's a little to the right.
Is it right here?
Yep. Yeah. And I was saying, oh man, that'd been so cool, little stealthy platformer, playing a little fucking ninja. Never happened.
No.
Because someone wanted a fucking whale simulator. A whale simulator.
Yeah.
And, fucking bar fight.
The bar fight one was actually kind of a good idea.
No, was anything cool?
Mostly that it was just a fighting game that took place in a bar.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
It's that idea has been pondered many a time before, but no one's ever actually done it.
And this one is from Wind Waker.
Yeah, I was even thinking of that. Why did it get blurrier the closer we got to it?
I don't know. I was actually thinking, why is my vision all of a sudden become...
We need glasses. We're farsighted.
All right.
It's a treasure chest. And a trap. It's a trap!
Anywho.
Admiral Akbar goes into the Starbucks. They say, what would you like today? He said, it's a frap!
Huh.
Frappuccino.
Are you talking?
Yes. Fuck. Shit. Oh.
I got a glass bloom.
Rumors say this item is the rarest fucking item in the game. No, that skull is. Found one.
The common skull.
The common skull. Fucking amber relic. So many of them.
There are a lot of them. We're not going to be able to upgrade anything because we're not getting any materials.
Mm-hmm. I remember one thing we needed was a dusk relic, and we don't even get that until halfway through the game. And that's
dude, that's okay. That actually is my favorite part of the game.
Dude, that game is fucking. That part is fucking terrifying.
I love it.
All right,
for one thing, that is one of the only things that this game brings.
Fucking complicated.
Brings in that's new.
Right? That's the only thing that brings in is new.
I mean,
except its whole gather shit. is ripped straight out of Twilight
Princess. That is true. And also, the whole thing about not being able to use your sword is also from Wind Waker. But besides that...
No, but that... We'll see it when we get there. That part fucking terrifies me. It's just...
I think it's the best.
God, no. Sister and I will play the same game for completely different reasons. Mine was to hate myself. Hers was to get an adrenaline rush. Alright, to the right.
Great.
To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Yay. Why doesn't the jelly blob sink?
I think he was on the path.
Oh. I thought you were about to die for a second.
I got this.
You gots to be Fei-Fei.
But yeah, the Guardian part, that's my favorite.
You can talk all you want about it when we get there. So, you know what that means.
We have to play 20 more videos.
Yup.
Worth of this.
Yup. I was gonna say we could like compare our videos to like how many other videos of Skyward Sword there are of other playthroughs, but I don't think anyone else has done a playthrough on it. Not that I've seen.
I'm sure there's many people who've done playthroughs of Skyward Sword.
Anyone? Maybe back in the day, but not anymore.
You mean like recently?
Yeah. Just because, it's over and done with. No one wants to talk about it anymore.
That's very true.
It's the problem child that everyone just abandoned.
It's definitely the Legend of Zelda game you only play because it's the Legend of Zelda game.
Yup. Like, other games. Can we think of, like, other games like that? That you only play for, like, the name?
Well, there's Ruby and Sapphire.
Very true.
I mean, some people love those games, but those are kind of,
I am personally, like, I tell my girlfriend this all the time because she can never understand, but I really just do not like Gen 3 Pokemon.
Gen 3 is kind of, well, I mean, some of them are really cool.
Yeah, no, my issue with it is, like, I don't like the majority of the Pokemon.
Right, they have, like,
region.
a few really cool ones.
There's, like, 20 good ones.
And then the rest are just kind of like, yep, you're kind of there.
Out of 100 plus, there's, like, 20 that I actually like. And I also don't care for, like, the layout of the region. And we got stuck in Sapphire because we didn't know what to do.
Did we?
Well, not Omega.
Oh.
Well, not Alpha Sapphire, but just Sapphire. Because I was skipping through all the dialogue because
Was I supposed to be here?
I think so. Because I never read through any of the dialogue when I play a Pokemon game.
This is where shit happens, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I never read through any of the dialogue just because I don't care. I tell my girlfriend, she was always like, don't you remember like all the gym leaders and like all the shit that you went through with your Pokemon? I'm like, no, I do not. All the gym leaders, all the Pokemon are just stepping stones for me to get to my ultimate goal. And I tell her I only love Pokemon when they become of use to me. She's like, that's terrible.
It is kind of terrible.
And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm fucking Team Rocket this shit. We are using Pokemon as a means to an end to win gambling money. And everyone else in the world does that. And I seem to be the only one in the fucking world that I know of who's like, no, Pokemon are kind of tools. And she's like, no, they're like, the friendship, like, yeah, oh no, I'll love a Pokemon if it's good.
Damn.
People think, like, what about all the Rattatas?
So, Roham, well, okay, here's the thing. We can't really play any of the Pokemon games because it would require a capture,
like,
3DS.
Yeah.
So, since we won't ever really have a chance to play them, probably, would you like to talk about the Pokemon game that we made? Okay, I really wanted the blob.
You made a Pokemon game?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think now.
You have drawings of it and shit?
Oh, right. Oh, God. Oh, we had such a great time with that. Okay. Alright, I'll spit this shit. So, a while back, when my sister and I were being the wee homeless little shits that we were, we were, like, at our mom's friend's house, because that's where we were living at the time. And then we had to, like, take care of their fucking chihuahuas, and life sucks and whatnot, and yada yada. And we were really into Pokemon, because that's, like, all we would do all day, because that's all we had. And so sister was like, you know what, Brosephine? I'm like, what, Sister Pickle Poo? She's like, we should make a fucking Pokemon region of our own. And I was like, God damn. So we started the map out of the region, and it takes place in like what looks like Greenland and Iceland, and it's called the what was it, sister?
It's the Yuki-Mono region.
Yep, we were like saying there's an O in every single region name.
Yeah.
And like Yuki-Mono, Yuki means snow. I don't know what Mono means.
I believe it's mountain.
Snow Mountain. So it's the Snow Mountain region, which makes sense because it's in Greenland, ice, it's a rocky terrain. Haha. And us being very, very savvy Pokemon players, we were
Would you stop drowning yourself in Pepsi?
We were like, you know what? We got to get rid of some of the tropes. We got to get rid of some of the just there because every other Pokemon game does it there. So like for the gyms, instead of having type-based gyms, we had themes.
Yeah. Like
the first one, it's kind of like a typing just because every fucking Pokemon of that theme like fits in that typing. But it was a fishing gym instead of water. It was just fishing. You could like have like a Stunfisk in there if you want. And another gym we had, it was a dog gym. So like the gym leader used all dog Pokemon.
And I remember the picture that you made of him was like this boy, and he had like a dog collar on.
Yeah, the gym leader. He was like this white-haired dude with like saggy pants, and he had a dog collar on. He had a nice little black jacket. He was cool looking.
Yeah.
Gosh, it was great. And we had did we have a dark gym in there? Like the only one?
We did. We decided that there needed to be a dark gym.
There needed to be a dark gym. I believe we also had a psychic gym, just because.
We had the gambling gym, remember?
Right. Yeah, and like the gym leader, she was psychic herself, and like she would use that to cheat at gambling.
Yeah.
It was great. Like we didn't make new Pokemon for the region, but I did make like my own like little fan-made Pokemon. Like it's like hard, we bash Game Freak all the time for like making Pokemon after Pokemon over and over, but it's hard.
I don't mind like I don't necessarily mind the rehashes of everything. Like I think at this point it's kind of cool to see like this gen's Pidgey and things like that.
Yeah, I do like that,
So I don't necessarily think that they... Oh, I see it. It's in there. I was like, where is the time shift stone?
Oh,
I see it.
Man, I didn't even notice.
But yeah, wait, is this thing important? Wait, what?
I think
I undid it. Yeah.
Life? Oh, you stopped it?
I guess so. So I guess I wasn't supposed to do that.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Click.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. And yeah, all the pages and whatnot.
So I don't mind them being like necessarily unoriginal.
If it doesn't look good, then it doesn't look good.
Yeah, like I don't mind if there's like multiple cat Pokemon, as long as they're unique and cool looking. I think it's fine.
Mm-hmm. It's like always hard to like make new Pokemon that aren't exactly the same as like others that you've already done, and like balancing things out. What Pokemon are better than others? It's a chore. But it was really fun. Oh gosh, I remember like our bad guys for the region. Just because we thought Team Flare was just so ridiculous, we were like, man, we need like a real badass team.
Indeed.
So what we came up with was, sister had a really good idea. Is a crime syndicate that what they were doing was they were secretly poisoning like the water supply of the region, and so everyone had to go to like the hospital. Only thing is, the crime syndicate also controlled the hospital, so like while people were going to get vaccinations and cures, they were also giving money to the crime syndicate, and then they were able to, in the vaccinations, keep poisoning the people essentially. So it was a continuous cycle of them getting money, which I thought was really cool. And then, I don't remember if it was you or me who came up with the name, but we came up with calling them Team Toxic, because they were poisoning people. And like head honcho of the team was this lady. She had like a black and purple dress with smoking skulls on them. Kind of like when you kill an enemy in this game, and like little purple skull pops up. It's like that.
Yeah, and she was also like the head doctor.
Mm-hmm. She was also like the head doctor, and it was really cool. She used poison Pokemon, you know.
And the thing is, like, almost all of the crime people in Pokemon, they all use poison Pokemon for some reason.
Right. Team Flare, they used, like, a lot of poison and dark types, which didn't make any sense. They should have used fire types. They used 2.
It's like they purposely do the typings that are the weakest.
Right.
And I think for the longest time, those 2 were it.
Yeah. But that is neither here nor there.
Either way, it would actually make sense for once.
Mm-hmm.
For them to use poison Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. And gosh, it was so great. Oh, what other gyms do we have? I think there was like, I don't remember if it was a bird gym or like a bird Elite Four member.
I don't remember.
It was one of the 2. There was like a fairy elite member. It was like this dude. He had like a pink tuxedo and a pink hat.
Yes, indeed.
It was great. Oh, we gotta do the thing up there. It was so great, man. And like we made our own little protagonists, and one of them essentially just looked like me when I was younger. He had a little jacket, little scarf. Everybody had scarves. It was cute. Then the rival just looked like a badass. Had like little comb over. He's not your friend. No, he's a smell you later kind of guy.
He didn't have a comb over. That's for old men.
Oh, hair over the eye. That's what I meant.
There you go. That's not a comb over.
He's not in his 50s. Oh, man. He's not an accountant. Kill it! Shoot her! Shoot her!
Oh, shit.
Kill it before the thing goes away.
Ha-ha! Well.
It died already. It was just so great. Gosh. I think we did make up like the legendaries for that region.
Wait,
though.
what?
It's the door. And get out of there. Oh man, Team Toxic was so great, and like the Elite Four were actually on Iceland, and like because it was in such close proximity, like the main island, continent, if you will. I don't know what you want to call it. And everything was like covered in snow. There's like a whole bunch of awesome shiznit. It was fun. It was really fun to do. And like we had drawn out all the pictures for like the NPCs and everything else.
Yep.
And then the fucking Chihuahuas, like, because like we were living with like little kids at the time, and like they didn't know how to like take care of the dogs, so they would like leave them in rooms, and like they wouldn't let them out after a while. And like these dogs weren't housebroken. They didn't know not to piss and shit everywhere. So like they would only not piss and shit everywhere when we were there, making sure they got outside. So like one day while I was at school, they like pissed on my shit.
They pissed on all your pictures.
They pissed on all my pictures, and I was super upset about that because I was so proud of them because they were so good. Now I'm kind of tooting my own horn here. But, man, shit was good. We like made like snow assassins, dude, who would like hide in the snowy parts and like come out and just fight your ass. It was great. Sister, can you remember anything from this nostalgia trip I'm having right here?
No, I think you pretty much got most of it.
Oh, I do remember like one thing. Like we had like a dragon trainer person, and she was like this biker chick with like a biker helmet on.
I don't even remember that.
She's got like the tight jeans, leather jackets. She
got a dragon. What?
Into the ravine.
Dude, that hitbox shenanigans.
And then we made like a dragon slayer, and she was like a girl who like had like a I don't fucking know. She was wearing warm clothes, as I do recall, because she like would use ice types or fairy types, things that are for slaying dragons.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And we like come with all that, and like we did like a little tabletop game of it one time, and like now that I think about it,
See where the wind is gonna go.
It's where all the black sparks are.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Kind of clever, I guess, but whatever.
I didn't notice it, so.
Thought it was just the wind making a shadow.
Yeah, actually.
Wow.
That's kind of what it looks like.
If your wind is making a shadow...
Okay, but I wasn't on the black part.
It's got a bigger hitbox than that. It disperses into a cone.
Sure. Because that's how air works.
It is.
It is, but... that...
Like fire, like when you see like in a movie a dragon breathing fire, that's not how fire works. Because heat goes up, not out. So man, fucking so great. We did like a little tabletop game of us playing the Pokemon, and it was great. Man, started out with like a Froakie, and then we went back. Talked about it like a few years later, and we were thinking to ourselves, you know, like Team Plasma, they're all kind of a bunch of hypocrites. Just, you know, they're just like, oh, you shouldn't use Pokemon as tools, but then that's exactly what you're doing. So I had like the thought, what if we have like robot Pokemon? And like it like got me thinking, damn, I'm like imagining like a robot Blastoise. It's got like tubes of water going in and out of its robot body and like huge pumps on its back. I'm thinking, damn, that'd be cool. And then I'm thinking, like, you know, like what if like every typing was like dueled with like steel type or something because the robots. I'm thinking, you know, what if they explain in the game? Nah, it takes a little something else to be a Pokemon type rather than just looking a certain way. Like, you know, have it mean some shit. Like it takes certain requirements to be a steel type, and that's like what makes them unique and shit. And we had a super fun time with all this shiznit.
It's true.
And I would make like my little fan-made Pokemon. Like the grass starter was a panda. He was a little grass panda, and like he evolved into a grass panda samurai. He had a bamboo sword. His description was that he could cut through a mountain. He was a grass steel. He was my fave.
Like everything we wanted Pancham to be.
Mm-hmm. No, for real. It's everything Pancham should have been. Why did all the cute bears become ugly bears?
I don't know.
My grass panda samurai was missing an eye, which I thought was cool. And his greatest move was self-destruct, because, you know.
Oh.
Because he's a samurai. Oh, yeah. Man. Oh, and then I made, like, a water dragon and a fire dog. Gyarados and Arcanine. But, yeah, those two weren't as cool. But then I, like, made some other cool shit. There was, like, an ice bug. He was, like, fast and hard hitter, even though he's, like, weak to fucking everything in the world. And missiles are coming at us.
Ugh.
I just realized, I think this is, like, the longest I've ever talked and, like, had it mean a little bit of dick. Right?
Remember, we also had a cat Pokemon that was Ghost Normal.
Oh, that's right. It was kind of like a spoof on Eevee. And, like, we would have it be, like, the ways to evolve it are, you give it poison, essentially, and it's, like, a 50-50 chance of how it evolves. If it survives...
No, that was the frog.
No, that was environment. That was an environment evolution.
Oh, right.
If it survives the poison, then it becomes resistant to it and becomes a normal poison type, which is really cool. It's a poison fox. And then the other part was if it dies... it comes back as a normal ghost type. Right. And that's like the greatest fucking type there is. It's got 3 immunities. I know,
that's my favorite typing. It's not a thing, but...
It's got 3... It'd be so overpowered. It has 3 immunities and it would only be weak to dark.
It would be so cool.
And if you made it good enough, dark would become like relevant again, because that'd be its counter. And it was like fast, and the deal is because you killed it, the Pokemon would hate you, and it would automatically learn the move Frustration, which does more damage the more your Pokemon dislikes you. Giving that move some fucking meaning.
Right.
Other than it's just there, catch up, get a Pokemon. Every step you take, you know, your Pokemon becomes friendlier towards you. So, like, you know, if you, like, do a thing where, like, you know, this Pokemon doesn't like you.
Like, maybe it's, like, just set at not liking you.
Yeah. Which, I like the idea. It's, like, you know, kind of, like, it's both good and kind of sad.
And then it would also be a stab move.
Yeah. Because it's also normal.
Because it's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Because that move is pretty much worthless.
Yeah, no, for real. It'd be so good.
It'd be cool.
Yeah, you gotta hit the blue. Man, That was a good Pokemon. Oh, and then we used to have a cat. And his name was Byakko, and like we made a Pokemon out of him. He was like the cat of the region. And he started out as like a cute little kitty, and then he turned to like kind of like a cool looking tiger. And then what I did was I had him like have like a delineating path where he could either become like this really big normal fighting type saber-toothed tiger, which was our cat's name. We called him Byakko, which is Japanese. It means white tiger of the west, which is a fucking badass name. Started as Byakmew, went to Byakcho, which was the middle stage, and then it could either become Byakko, the normal fighting type, or it could become Drakeo, normal dragon. It would be a tiger dragon, which is fucking amazing. You have a slingshot. You just hit it.
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to get all of them out and then do it, like if they're on a timer, so...
Oh, I don't think so, but... Yeah, our kitty became a fucking tiger dragon. Yeah, he was green with purple stripes, which I thought was pretty cool. And like one was a physical attacker, one was a special attacker, defense, I don't fucking remember, but... It was cool. And then I remember I made like a legendary trio, one with... And like they were all dueled with Ghost.
Oh yeah, because it was like the professor of that region was an expert on ghost Pokemon.
Yeah.
So all of the final evolutions of the starters were part ghost.
Yeah, that was like another region idea we had. That was what was that the one where we had the idea for like robots?
I don't think so.
What was the robot one? I remember like
I think you just randomly had an idea for robots.
Okay, the one that we were thinking about would like have a really big graveyard. Now I remember. And then I suggested going back in time, but you said that was stupid. Which it kind of is. Alright, we should finish up this room and then...
Okay.
Yeah. And like, what was her name? Like Professor Willow.
Yeah, Professor Willow.
And she would be expert on ghost type, and like the ending evolution of all your Pokemon would be ghost type, so they could all have an advantage against each other.
Which is the best idea ever.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed...
Way better than having them all be dragon, which is also a good idea that I've seen tossed around a few times.
That actually is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since, realistically, we need more variety in our dragon types.
But Grass Dragon is just such a shitty typing.
Right.
It's cool, and I like it, but it's just so bad.
It's not a good idea.
Ghost Grass.
You would have to, like, give it, like, a special ability or something of that effect, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or just make it so unbelievably fast, like Mega Sceptile, that it's essentially foolproof.
I suck at these guys.
Yeah, we all do.
Ow.
I like how it gives you a fucking circle of their aggro range.
Oh my god, I swear to god, camera. I swear to god, will you just target the fucker?
And, yeah, and like the three legendary trio were, we actually looked up like some mythology for one of them. I mean, it was like a worm that would sneak into your intestines in like Ireland when you slept on the grass when you were drunk or whatever. It was really fucking specific and really weird. Just not stab it in there.
I don't think so. I think I have to turn it around. Yeah. And if the camera would just...
And it was a fairy ghost type. And then we had a dragon ghost type, which I know it's already Giratina, but we made him look cool. I made him look cool. I did all the doodles. Gotta stab it.
I know,
Contra's dumb.
No, just the camera wouldn't really allow me to...
You're holding the controller forward and your sword is out.
Yeah, yes it is.
And then the last one was a fire ghost type, and I drew him to look kind of like a skeleton lich-looking figure. And like the backstory for him was he was like the former king of the region, and then he died and became a Pokemon, which I thought was cool. Oh dang! You know what this means?
Now there's a boss coming up, and you are going to do it.
Yup.
That's what that means.
Yep. All right.